Hey, welcome to Tavern Knights.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yay!
Yeah.
Episode 2.
Two.
1, 2. So we've gotten some good feedback already. So I think some people at least are finding the show and liking it, which is cool. I'm going to mute my phone right now, Russ.
Yeah, go ahead.
We've gotten some good feedback. Some people are liking the show. We're getting a lot of good stuff on it. So we're going to pick up from where we left off last week. If you're new, great. Welcome aboard. We're not far enough in where you're going to be lost. Just to give a quick recap, the group has just finished clearing out Wave Echo Cave for a dwarf named Gundren Rockseeker, and they are now back in the village of Phandalin and have been offered a large mansion, actually the largest home in the town, if they'll stick around and basically play town protectors. Not permanently, but if they'll make this their base of operations, basically. One of their friends and traveling companion, Sildar, has become the town master. Gundren and his brother Nundro are going to be heading off to Wave Echo Cave to get the mine reopened. The characters themselves actually are 10% owners of the mine, and you guys just met a dragonborn who's new to town named Raislin Kravix, I think. Is that what it was? Crexus. I had to remember the last name of my own NPC.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
Raislam came in and introduced himself to you guys last night, and he basically said, "Hey, come have lunch with me tomorrow. I've got a business proposition." And then he made a comment on the way out about bringing a gem with you.
Yes, the gem. He alluded to the gem that Lauka had taken possession of.
You don't know what gem he's talking about.
Well, that's what we think it is.
Yeah, he just said, "Bring the gem." So, you guys had finished up your night, I believe, and we're heading to bed. So, unless there's anything else you wanted to do that night, we can pick up in the morning.
Did anybody want to take care of anything in particular?
No, I was just gonna go up, take a bath, and sleep.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same for me.
All right.
Okay. The night passes uneventfully, and you get up the next morning and come downstairs. The smell of bacon and fresh bread is in the air as you come down. A somewhat blurry-eyed Toblin Stonehill is behind the bar saying, morning to you. What can I get you?
Well, just sort of, whatever's for breakfast then. What do we got this morning?
We got
eggs or something?
I could probably get you some eggs. We don't have any currently. I can probably get some. We haven't actually run out to the farms yet. But we got some bacon and we got some bread.
Well, I'm always happy to have bacon, of course.
I'll bring some over.
Aye,
you want tea? You want ale?
Ale.
For breakfast?
I don't know. Perhaps.
Yes.
Perhaps I'll take
weird.
Perhaps I'll take a page from my friend Ukraya's page. Perhaps if you have got any juice.
Yes.
First thing in the morning.
Not the kind from last night. Not that
the burning juice.
The burning juice. I don't want the burning juice.
You don't want that probiotic juice?
No, I think it was whiskey we gave him.
Yeah, it was.
Right.
Certainly. I can certainly bring you some juice.
Excellent. That'd be great.
Coffee in this world, eh?
We got some strong tea.
Yeah.
Got a nice breakfast blend for you.
There you go.
It's kind of like
great.
coffee. Yeah, it's kind of like coffee. he gets all that, and a few minutes later he come by and he brings them over to the table, a big plate or a big tray of bread and bacon. The bread is still warm.
Oh, you're
Sounds
speaking my
wonderful.
language then.
Says, if there's anything else you need, just let me know. I'll be in the back helping Meridosen.
Excellent. Thank you so much, sir. Well, I say we get our breakfast, and then we'd best be heading over to the that tower over there.
Well, you're not meeting him till lunch.
That's right. I had said
We got time to kill.
said around lunchtime, didn't they?
Yeah.
Hey, is there a jeweler in town, Chris?
There sort of is.
Like a good one?
I mean, there's
sort
not-
of.
Not really a jeweler. Oh, I know what I gotta do. Sorry. New update here with Lauka. Let me fix you, Lauka.
Thank you.
Because you're a new player. Oops. Take you, and there. I gotta give you control, so sorry about this, folks. Alright, you should see the map now. Are you good?
Let me see. See a black square.
Yeah, let me make
We need a refresh.
I
Maybe
got
refresh.
it. There it is.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind seeing Sildar before we head over there, see if he knows anything about this Razalin character before we go meet him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about this guy. Like, what fresh hell we're going to be inviting into our lives.
I don't think. I mean, the last time we talked to anyone, nobody seemed to have any idea about what sort of person this character was. But can't help to check some more.
He is building a tower that's going to be a focal point of this town, the biggest structure here.
Aye.
It's definitely going to be the tallest. The biggest, it doesn't look like it's bigger than the mansion, but it's definitely taller.
Is it bigger than that Zombo Boy tower that we fought?
Oh, that was a broken tower.
Yeah, but
those
I
are
mean, it
ruined.
had a
it's-
big base.
It is definitely going to be bigger than that tower.
Oh,
That tower's current size. Because that tower was only like 15 feet tall. This one's already was already at 20 feet, about 20 feet yesterday when you guys were by there.
True. Well, I also might want to go to my seamstress lady because I think I have 10 garnet that I can add to my outfit, my outer coat.
Yeah, you did.
That's probably what my character would do.
9 garnets to put in.
9 garnets.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's we've got some time to kill. I don't see why not.
We're gonna have to start factoring in like some kind of encumbrance for you.
Hey,
They're
party.
tiny rocks.
Just,
Or
just,
maybe-
Weighs
just
more
her
than my
clothes.
chainmail.
all the gemstones would probably eventually create like an armor class level too. So.
Cloak
I'm
of
a gem-
gemstones.
I'm a gem master.
I mean,
With a
honestly,
gem shield.
you could you could eventually it would cost a lot of money unless we have somebody that could in the party that could do it. But even if they did, you could start having those gems enchanted. Even if they're one shots, something you could pull off, and have a fireball spell,
A grenade.
or essentially a magic grenade.
It'll
Fire in
end
the
up
hole.
becoming like a studded leather armor.
I mean, it's essentially what Darrington did, on Critical Role. He was a character who had all of his magic items were just kind of wrapped into what he was wearing, and he would pull a gemstone off and he would use it. So it's something to think about for later levels.
Yeah, because I'm right now at this level. Lauka does not want to fuck around with her garb and ruin it purposely, even though I have the capability now to fix.
Okay, so where is it? You guys are finishing up breakfast. Where would you like to go?
Go meet up with Sildar. Yes.
And then
Yeah.
we'll stop by the seamstress so Lauka can get more of her fancy shinies on attached to her.
This guy
Or
must have
problem we
purchased
were
this
supposed to be
land.
checking out too.
Say again.
Is
Ian, what
Yeah,
did you say?
Yeah, I'm seeing now that somebody's saying they're not hearing me. Oh yeah, my
You
Yeti's
were
not
right.
working again. What the fuck?
Well, we can hear you.
Yeah, I know, but it's not. There's nothing for the output. So hold on.
At least we caught it right now.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Bruce, my friend Bruce is listening to the show. He said that he can hear everybody but Chris. It looks like.
Did you maybe
let
not go through mine?
Damn it! I thought I had all this fixed earlier. I had purposely gone through all this. Audio input, add source.
Still can't hear Chris.
Add source. There we go. Now they should be able to hear me. I'm thinking. All right. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. Let us know, Bruce, if you can. I'd appreciate it. All right. So that's fixed there. It's probably something I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna switch back over to the map because I have a feeling it should still be there. Yeah, you guys should be able to hear me on the map. So it's just on the roleplay screen. So okay. So sorry about that. More technical difficulties. All right. So where you guys wanted to go see Sildar? Is that where you're going?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bennick's going to ask Klimbram if she wants to train a bit at some point this morning.
Yes.
At very least, he'll be able to do his regular calisthenics and try to continue to shake out these old bones.
Chris,
I should do some training too.
Yeah, I know there's a.
Get my calisthenics.
I do morning training. Everyone's more than happy to join me.
Yeah, well, I'll be sure to join you, but I'd also like to stop. I know there's only a small place of worship here in this town, correct?
There's the only thing you've seen as far as a place of worship is a shrine to Ola Damara, the god of luck.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I think that's going to be a goal at some point. Is we're going to have to set up more expanded areas of worship here in this town. Perhaps for Heronius and Pelor and some of the other gods.
I'm on board with that.
Aye, that's what I figured you would there.
I mean, I guess.
I've been binging Cobra Kai, so that'll be my morning. Little Miyagi-Do out in the front yard.
I hear it's so good. All right, so I'm going to join Lauka and Bennick for some some training. Chris, excuse me, more Klimbram. I am looking at the Tavern Knights page.
I will.
Wait, hey,
I
guys.
will do some. I guess I'll put
Maybe Lauka and I could
I got the names
shoot
all
some
mixed up, too.
fire bolts at each other.
That's what I was just going to say, Chris. The names are all kind of mixed up on the page. So yeah, Bennick and Klimbram and myself and whoever wants to join, perhaps we'll do a little working out in the morning here first.
You guys are certainly welcome to.
Yeah.
I feel like if I did
I wouldn't mind
I did working out, I would just basically do one pose and die.
flexing this new strength. These gloves are awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, you got
You
those.
just want to punch things.
Yeah, he's got the 19. He's got 19 strength now.
Yep. So,
Bruh.
all right. So you guys go through your morning exercises and do all of that, and then when you finish up, everyone else is finishing up with their breakfast, and you guys have the day. Well, you have the morning at least before you're supposed to meet up with Raislim.
I would love to see Lauker do a push-up. I think that would be hilarious.
She's
For
not
her
the
to
type
might have
to do a
joined
whole
her.
lot.
down and do a push-up in her dress, in her bejeweled dress.
Gold and diamond lacing in her dress.
I would take my
Way
coat.
down.
I would take my coat off. My underdress is not that much. It's just heavily embroidered lace. It's not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mild. I might do like attempt one push-up and then realize that this is not for me, and then just go being like, I'm just gonna work out over here, and I'll just like lay in the sun and then take a nap.
I can just steer. This is what servants do.
I can see Lauka really getting into yoga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably would do some yoga until like I started sweating because it's unbecoming. And then I would have to make sure that there's no dirt, because as soon as dirt's on my hand, I'm like, I'm done. This is too dirty.
If someone wants to do like some like dodging training, I can like shoot fire bolts to the ground, and you can try and dodge them.
Live fire
I'm down for
exercises.
that.
I don't know.
Man,
Sounds
we're gonna have
safe.
a whole like regimen in the morning.
Sound
Start off
right?
with light jogs, some push-ups, some pull-ups, sparring, and dodgeball.
Dip, dodge, duck.
Just imagine me in the corner, just like little banners, just waving them, and just having like 1 pound weights, being like, "Hey, I'm doing it. You guys are great." Just not participating at all.
What were the 5 dudes? They were dip, dodge, duck, dive, and dodge.
Yep.
Like why do I drink my own urine? Well, because it's sterile and I like the taste.
Love Rip Torn.
Oh my god.
I remember the first time I seen that. I was sick.
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
That's right.
You can dodge a firebolt, you can dodge a ball.
Yep.
What I want to do, I want to, there was that, I heard word of orcs in the area that were causing trouble. There was that. We might want to at least check that out and, just follow up for future stuff. We have to do the Dragonborn thing today, but
For future stuff?
something to line up in the future.
Oh, I agree.
The orc thing was at Wyvern Tor, and that's about 2 days travel. It's
There was a reward for that too, I remember.
yes.
Aye.
200 gold.
There was.
Was there any jewels in that?
It's definitely something we should
No.
look into for sure.
No.
Definitely.
You can acquire
I don't
your
really care.
with the reward.
DM, based
Yes.
on where we're located, those orcs would be still in Principality, right?
Yes.
Yeah, then we got to take care of them.
Yeah, they're up in the they're up just inside the Lort Mills is where Wyvern Tor is. It's right at the edge of the foothills of the Lort Mill Mountains.
Do we want to bring anything to lunch? Besides a diamond, jewel?
Pocket
We
pickle.
should bring wine and have a picnic.
Aye.
It is considered, rude to show up empty-handed. So
This is
should-
true.
I have an idea. We'll bring him a bottle of half-elf wine.
no, God,
Yeah.
no.
He's never had it before. I'm on board.
No,
we don't want to insult him. All right.
there's also no more of the wine except for the bottle I have, and I'm not giving you any.
I'm sure they
For
can
that
take some
swill.
behind the bar.
They can make elf wine behind the bar. I bought the last elf wine.
Oh, it was the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, she bought the last one of at least the Valunian gold for now.
Valunian Gold. Oh,
At least until they get the new a new shipment in.
But I think a couple bottles of human wine would be sufficient.
Probably more than enough.
He's a dragonborn. He can't taste the difference. He doesn't
Oh,
have a refined palate.
You don't know
Not like
that.
one such as
Wow.
myself would.
Klimbrum, you know alcohol better, I think, than most. Want to pick out a good wine?
Sure. I know. I do know alcohol, specifically
Racial.
beer, but
Oh,
I'm
racial.
pretty good with wine too.
Use a party fund, buy a wine.
Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah. All right. I go to the bar and peruse the wines and purchase a bottle that I think, or a couple bottles, because our party is large. For what's his face, Raslin.
Okay.
Might as well make it 3.
I just will sneak by you for a
nice bottles of wine,
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
higher end.
like local
Human
stuff.
wine. Human wine.
Yeah. So that'd be for 2 or 3 bottles.
3.
3. That'd be 15 gold.
Okay.
Mother, jeez.
Hey,
probably 3.
wine's not cheap.
Hey DM,
Wine's
how
not cheap.
how pretty are the bottles?
They're
Are the
pretty-
bottles
they're
like
just-
nice looking?
No, they're just standard bottles.
All right, I will walk over to Yukurai and just nudge him a bit and be like, "Can you just zhuzh this a bit? Make
Zhuzh
it look a little."
the bottles
Zhuzh
of
it.
wine.
Yes.
I mean,
Maybe like some gold or something.
Yeah, but
some design decorative
it's
pieces.
not going to be
That only lasts
permanent.
for like 15 minutes.
It's an hour, yeah.
When we get when we get there, can you zhuzh it before we present it so we look
Of course,
more
yeah.
presentable?
Yeah, I can do that.
It's higher end human wine. It's presentable on its own.
I want it to look better. It's my standard. It's the Lauka Gold standard.
I can cast light on it so it glows too.
I like it.
I'll
Why
cast
not?
darkness and make it disappear.
No.
You guys think a Dragonborn has never seen magic before?
particularly one that is, building a tower at night out of magic.
Yeah.
He can
He might have really good dark vision.
He's going to take us all out.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm
All right.
guessing.
Wine for
All right.
lunch.
Let's go then. Come on.
Are we seeing Sildar first, or no?
Aye, let's go to see Sildar first, and then off to make a pit stop at the dressmaker for Lauka, and then we're off to lunch.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming this guy bought this land from Sildar.
Well, you head out into town, head down to the town master's hall. We can flip over to. Actually, we're already on there. Okay. So we can just. You don't have to use the map because I don't actually have a map for the town master's hall yet. You walk in.
Yeah.
And you hear a hello from the back office.
Hello.
Hello.
I curtsy.
Good morning! As Sildar comes walking out. What can I do for you?
Good morning, Sildar. We wondered if you had any information. We're about to go and meet in a bit for lunch. We're about to go and meet the Dragonborn down there that just that's building that tower. We're wondering if you had any information about it.
No more than not much more than you. I mean, he moved in. He came in just about a week ago. Bought the cottage from the people that were living there, and bought their land. They're actually building a new place, and and he started building this tower. I mean, I haven't had much contact with him. The first I'd actually spoken with him was last night when he came to the inn to talk to you.
Did he pay with cash? Did he pay with some sort of credit or an item or?
As far as I know, they were paid in gold.
All right. Well, I guess we'll have to just have to go and buy. Wait, who are the people that live there?
You're gonna ask me that. It was
Nothing like-
Bendick and his wife Marie.
Bendick and Marie. All right, and they're building another home elsewhere.
Aye, they're building a little bit out a little farther. They're actually going to start a farm.
Oh well, that's good then. Well, perhaps we'll have to go and we could probably go and speak to them as well. But it might be a lost cause. I don't know. What do you think? You think we should? What do you? The rest of you think we should go and talk to the fine folks that used to own the land he's building his tower on?
I think it's worth before we head over. If we got the
That's
time.
fine.
I'm for that too, really quick.
Sure. I
That's
guess.
it.
Sildar, one question.
Aye.
What happened to Harbin Wester?
Ah, he's still here. He's still the town banker.
Does he work with you here?
Oh no, he doesn't work here anymore. He still has somewhat of a say, as he's still on the council, but he's no longer the actual town master.
Much better.
Good to know. I feel better about that.
Aye.
Never liked that guy.
To be honest, I think he's happier. I think he's happier without the responsibilities.
Had I been in the room, I would have, but I wasn't in the
That's
building.
right. I forgot.
It's just fuming outside.
All right. Well.
Go see Bendick and Marie.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks, Sildar, for your information, and we'll be sure to fill you in if we learn anything interesting about this magical, dragonborn that's over there. And what his plans seem to be.
Aye, he hasn't caused any trouble yet, so.
No, I didn't. I wasn't saying that. But just in case there's. Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
In case there's something out of the ordinary.
Aye.
We'll be sure to let you know.
We gotta see that. Let's go see this magical boy and get him drunk. Let's get him drunk.
Okay, I thought you wanted to go and see the
Oh
seamstress
yes,
first.
yes, I do want to see the seamstress.
I will say I've never drank with a dragonborn before. I'm pretty excited.
Let's
I.
go to.
Well, are we going to
Let's go
see
get my
Bendick
dress
and Marie?
fixed.
Or are we going to split
Or
up
Bendick-
to take
It's
care?
on the way.
Yes. By all means, let's talk to the farmers.
Yeah. Are they on the way?
No.
The general
No.
area?
I thought it was
from where
on the other
from-
side.
They're building just outside town up to the north.
Okay, so it would be a trip out of the way.
A little bit, yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's not that far. I mean, it'd probably be like a 15-minute walk.
All right. Well, let's
Oh.
make sure Lauka gets her minute with the couple minutes with the seamstress, and then we'll consider if we want to go and talk to them. Take the time to go and talk to them. We also don't want to be late for our lunch date. Lunch appointment.
Correct. So seamstress.
Yes. You head off. You get there, and you go in, and woman comes up. Ah, yes. Hello. Oh, hello, dear.
I love that she sounds like Miss Doubtfire.
Hello!
Hello.
I'm like, oh, I have another project, and I take off my silk overcoat that I was wearing. I'm like, it's lovely for this weather. It's so nice, so breathable, but I found more things, and I just thought of you as being the expertise to add these to give it like that extra elevated look. And I just like reach out with all of like my 9 garnets, and I'm like, just add them. I'll let your creative eye do the work. I just want them on the dress. I don't care where on the coat.
Oh,
And then I just hand her the coat,
well,
and then
well,
I'll just ask.
Okay. Well, certainly I can do that. Do you mind if I change the pattern of the other gems that were on there?
Whatever your heart's desire. I'm sure it will look very lovely and very ornate and up to my standard.
I will do my best. It's going to take me a couple of days to get it done, though.
Take as long as you need. I am in no hurry. I have my other jacket that I can wear, and I will wear that instead.
Okay. Then I would say come back and see me in 3 days. I should have it done.
Okay. Sounds lovely. And I just curtsy off and bid you adieu, madame, and then I just leave the door.
Okay. So you see her looking at it and looking at the gems and just like starting to lay things out.
Yeah.
Time of day?
By this point, it's really not that much later. It's only been maybe an hour and a half. You guys probably still have an hour and a half or so to 2 hours before you'd be meeting with Raslin.
All right. Is that enough time to step over to
The farmers?
Bendick and Marie's homestead? Talk to them briefly?
Probably. It'd take you about 15 minutes to get there, and then probably 25 minutes or so to get back to the tower from there.
We shouldn't all go. That might look intimidating.
From what Sildar was saying.
What if we grab our horses, or can we just ride our horses over there?
Probably and then it would take about half the time.
All right, well, let's just jump on our horses then.
I like what
I'll wait at the Town Master Hall.
Okay.
Maybe only a few of us should go.
All right.
We could all go. I'll be in front and play a nice little tune, so they know that we mean no harm.
Yeah, you can go with Maricaris.
It's all right. Phelan and I can go and talk to them and then briefly, and then we're gonna meet back up at the Stonehill before we go and meet up with him.
Yeah.
That'll work well. Farmers love me. I used to be one.
All
Really?
right.
Were you?
I seem to remember some
Insight
sort of.
check.
I seem to remember him mentioning that before, that perhaps that he was at one point a farmer.
You can make an
You're
insight
just
check
way
if you
too
want,
trusting.
Octavian.
I want to make an insight.
I kind of do, but I'm not going to say anything.
All right.
Oh, that is a
Octavian,
10.
do the insight.
Right.
Can you roll with advantage? Because I'll help.
Oh, do you have to roll against me?
It depends on it. If you're lying, then yeah, it would be a deception check. But
I'm not.
if you're not, then it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Because if you're not,
We're getting a bit meta, but yeah, Phelan has kind of been everywhere and done everything.
so yeah, you get the impression that he's telling the truth.
That's cool. Thanks.
Well, we all have history, I guess. All right.
You don't.
All right,
More than
Phelan.
one sometimes.
Let's grab your horse and let's ride over to the homestead over there. We'll see what they have to say about this Dragonborn before we go over there.
So is it just Maricaris and Phelan going?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Yukarai could go. He's pretty not intimidating.
Buddy cop adventure.
So you guys ride out, and as you get out of town, you go a little ways down Miner's Trail, and you see where it looks like there is a mostly built cottage. It looks like it's a good-sized place. It's in decent shape. You see a man in his probably mid-30s working on fixing up the thatch on the roof. And he sees you ride up, and he's like, "Hey, good morning to you."
Good morning to you then.
Good morning to you. Would you need some help with that?
If you're willing, I could always use some help. The trying to get this place livable until we can expand.
Aye. Well, we just had a quick question for you, though. I mean, that's for the moment.
All right, what can I do for you?
Well, we just heard that. We heard.
My name's Bendick.
Bendick, aye. It's nice to meet you. It's Marikaris, and this is Phelan here. And you might have heard of us. We recently just came back from Wave Echo Cave.
Oh, you're the ones that ran the Red Brands out.
Aye. We're the ones that took care of the Red Brands.
I appreciate that. They beat me once.
Oh, well, we're glad. I'm glad that we were able to get rid of them for you, because that's
beat them to death.
They beat me near to death. I was 3 weeks recovering.
Oh, well, that's terrible.
I'm glad any worse for wear.
You're looking better now. Then, good for that. But if you could answer a quick question for us, I mean, the Dragonborn there that bought your home, your previous home, and the land that sits on.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about him?
Seems like a nice enough guy. I mean, he came in, said that he wanted to buy our land. We said we weren't really selling. He made us an offer, and we said sure, because the offer he made was more than we thought that we could ever get for that land. It allowed us to buy more land up here to where we can actually start a farm, so I don't have to do the prospecting anymore.
All right. Well, sort of an offer you couldn't refuse then.
Aye.
All right. And he paid you in coin?
Ah, yes, he did. Gold and platinum. I'd never seen that much coin in my life.
He mentioned why he wanted your land.
Said he wanted to build a tower. He was he was going to be moving to the town.
That checks out. There is a tower.
Said our land was the perfect location.
Well, all right. We're just going to meet up with him. We just wanted to have a little background information on him if we could find any. No one seems to have any details about him. So.
Well, I mean, I only met him a few times when we made the deal. He, like I said, he was nice enough. He was true to his word, and he did right by me and my wife.
All right then. You got any other questions then for him, Phelan?
No, I do want to point out, if you stagger the laying of your thatch ever so slightly, those pieces will fill in the holes. You'll have to thatch it much less often, and you'll have fewer leaks.
Ah, thank you.
Welcome.
There's nothing like a little some expert help there.
Right.
Excellent. All right. Oh, well, we should probably get back to the rest of the group then, so that we can have our meeting.
And I need to get back to work. Weather's nice today, but you never know. With fall coming, it comes the rains.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you then, Sir Bendick.
It was well met.
Aye, well met indeed. Come on, Phelan. Let's get back and you know what? Maybe at some point later, Phelan, you can come back and help him thatch that roof then.
Yeah, it looks like he was using the P24 mixture, and that stuff is a little too thick. I wonder where he's getting his thatch, because I've seen that stuff used before, and it's substandard. It does the job, but he's going to want something better in the long term.
Well, perhaps you should definitely come over here and help him then. I wouldn't know the first thing about thatching a roof, so I'm just going to stay out of it. But we should get back then.
So what he really needs is and I just kind of trail off.
All right, we get on our horses and ride.
That's
back.
great.
Okay, you get back to town. You got the rest of you doing anything while they're gone?
I already did my dress.
Yeah. I figured we're just playing cards at the end.
All right, we walk into the inn looking for the rest of them, and
Okay.
just kind of let them know that we didn't really find any further information.
Okay. You kill the time, and
He bought a house.
It's now around lunchtime.
All right, well, let's
Head over.
Why don't
Yeah,
we all
getting
head
hungry.
over then?
Yeah. Let's go.
All right. You head down towards the tower, which you now notice as you get close. It's probably another 10 feet taller than it was yesterday.
Yikes.
Wow.
How?
Oh, you know, magic.
Oh,
A wizard did
Magic.
it.
Can you do that, Nicaraya?
I cannot do that.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Can't magic?
That would be pretty cool. No, I can't make a tower. That would be really cool.
Sounds like quitting.
Maybe one day, maybe someday I can concentrate and figure that out.
All right, so you're down, standing in front of the cottage.
Oh, I prestigitize adding in some bows to our like across each of the 3 bottles of wine.
It will do.
As soon as you touch it, you know that
Fancy.
they're fake, though. Or can you create tangible items with prestidigitation?
Yeah, but they will disappear. It would be better for my minor conjuration for more like concrete items.
I see.
I could have just asked the seamstress for some ribbon if we were going to do that. But it's whatever. It's fine.
I zhuzhed it up a little.
You did say a little.
Okay,
in
all
his
right.
defense,
I do it again. I give the ribbons little sparkles around it too.
Go for
I am more pleased.
Perfect.
All right, that's enough of your mystical, gobbledygook. Let's go and
No, give one a dragon scale,
It's called-
Patrick.
It's called fashion. Look it up.
I'll bet.
So
All
just to
right,
give
so
you
I'll-
another description, the cottage is actually a little bit larger than a lot of the other ones in town. It is 2 stories and has ample windows. Most of them are, they're not clear glass so much as not really frosted, but they're rough glass windows. You
Okay.
can't really see inside, but you can, if there were light inside, you could see in, and it will let ample light in from what you can see.
Okay.
no weird feelings surrounding the tower or anything like that.
Make an insight check.
Ooh, that is not good. 7.
Nope. No weird feelings.
Everything seems
Everything
peachy
checks out.
perfect to me.
Everything looks fine, guys.
I don't know why I
Excellent.
checked.
All right, I'm gonna walk up to the door and give it a good rap.
Okay. You knock, and after a minute or so, you hear some scrambling and shuffling and some muffled voices behind the door, and
I
then
don't like that.
the door opens, and standing there is a well-dressed male gnome. He's wearing, his clothing is all bright colors and expensive fabrics. It's kind of almost gaudy. It looks almost a little mismatched.
My people.
And
I like him.
he opens the door and says, "Ah, welcome! You must be the heroes of Phandalin."
Just a quick question.
My-
Does he have any facial hair at all?
He has a handlebar mustache,
Okay.
white. He's balding on top with a little fluff of hair around the sides too.
Okay.
All right. Hello.
My name is Marlo. Please come in. Come in. Raistlin will be with you shortly.
All
Follow
right.
me. And he takes you in and leads you to a what you would guess is a library, because there's books everywhere, comfortable chairs. There's a fireplace, not currently lit. It's not quite cold enough to have it going. Please, have a seat.
All right. I guess we step in and have a seat.
I'll let him know that you're here, and he heads off.
I
He's a
immediately
little screamy boy, isn't he?
I immediately go to some of the books and start reading the titles.
I do the exact same thing.
Yeah, see if anything sounds interesting.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Both of us?
Yeah.
Because I'm probably looking for different reasons.
Investigation, you said?
Mm-hmm.
20.
Okay.
16.
Okay. Yeah, both of you find that most of the books are...
I'm sorry, 15. That was
okay.
a 13, not an 18 that I rolled.
Okay,
15.
That's still fine. Most of the books are one of two types. They are either history books based on history of various regions, including several of the Ulick regions and the Sheldamar Valley in particular, and others are magical theory.
Nice.
I would like
one of
to...
his
Is there anything with pictures?
There's a couple with drawings, not so much pictures, but there are some drawings of and some symbols.
I try to find a book with pictures.
Can I scan the room looking for like religious symbols?
Sure. Make a perception check for that.
Oh, that is a 17.
17. There aren't any that you can see. No iconography that you see.
Can I pull down one of the magical theory
Hey, DM.
books?
Sure.
Can I?
Go ahead, Lauka.
I just wanted to scan the room for like paintings and like kind of guess like the class level of this person.
Okay.
Just do like a nobility check, I guess. Is the best way I can put it.
Make a perception check for that.
See if his pillows are made of silk.
Yeah, pretty much. I want to see how noble he is. All right, math is hard. 18.
18. From what you can tell, there is one painting on the wall that looks like it was really well done. It's mostly just a landscape. The frame itself, though, is definitely really nice. It's all made out of mahogany. The bookcases themselves are really nice wood. There are candelabras that are, if not made of silver, have silver inlays with some fancy gems that would probably sparkle in the candlelight. Overall, you get the sense that there's definitely money here.
Okay.
Glauco approves of this money. All right, I guess I'm just sitting in the chair, just kind of like looking around, just being like, okay.
This is a dragon of means.
And most dragons are of means.
I would like to
kind of in their
peruse
nature.
those magical theory ones and see anyone that happens to pop out that's different from the others, like in terms of maybe hasn't been touched as much, or maybe it's been referenced a lot, or something that
okay. Make another investigation check.
Ooh, that's a good one. 23.
Okay. You find one that appears to have been used a lot, and it definitely has a worn spine, and it's actually a book on divination theory.
I pulled a history book about Ulick.
Okay.
I'll take that divination one and just kind of sit down in the chair and start perusing through it while we're waiting.
Okay.
Is there a desk in here?
There is a desk. It's one of those desks that closes. type of things, and it's actually all closed at the moment.
Oh.
Wah,
I'll
wah.
walk over to it.
Don't pick it.
I'm not going to. I'm just looking.
It's a.
He said it's closed. He didn't say it was locked.
It's a fine wood.
Yeah, but it's closed for a reason. If I open it, that's just being snooping. Just snooping.
And,
I mean, you
uh,
kind of are already
chances are-
snooping.
Oh, well, we're in a library. Books are meant to be read. You can't put us in a library and expect us to not touch them.
I kind of say under my breath
I'm-
with the group. Does anyone know where Dragonborns hail from?
Nope. Well, I don't know. Do I?
Wait, DM, do any of us know, or do we have to roll history?
I
There
have no
isn't.
idea.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a history check.
Uh, 19 for me.
Who? Everyone, or just?
It's a 22 for me.
Okay. You guys, from what you believe, that there are rumors that they came from somewhere like millennia ago, but for the most part, they're not super common in any one necessarily area, but they come from all over now. There are Dragonborn in almost all major cities that live there. Where they originally came from, if that's something from history, you're not sure. As far as you know, Dragonborn have always been throughout Greyhawk. Well,
Yeah,
throughout the
And
Flanaeus.
he's a gold dragonborn too, right?
That's what you noticed the night before, was that he has golden. Most Dragonborn are brown, or brownish in color, with their scales, with flecks of whatever color their ancestry is.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
Yep. He actually seemed to have a lot right here, like on the crest of his head, that was gold.
Yeah, actually, you had me roll for like perception in last game, and I noticed that there was a lot of gold in his crest.
So
I just listened to the show
check.
yesterday, so
Good deal.
fresh. All right. So we're basically just kind of taking in the surroundings.
Yep. And within just a couple of minutes after you guys find the books, you hear footsteps come in, and you hear, hello, my friends. Welcome to my home. Please,
Hello.
please,
Impressive library.
thank you. It has taken me many years to accumulate these books, and these are not all of my books.
Oh, hi.
It's a very. They're fine books and a fine craftsmanship all throughout.
I like the pictures in this one.
Oh, yes.
So we brought you a housewarming gift.
Please be careful with those pictures. Do not try to recreate them.
Phelan, why don't you set that down? That's probably
What
could
is
be
this
dangerous.
lady doing? I've
No,
never seen this one before.
Don't. Let's. Okay, we're gonna have to explain that to him later. Don't.
We
Probably has a pretty good idea.
What?
please,
Trick?
I've never tried that one before.
please, come with me.
All right.
Lunch
set
is,
the book
lunch is
down.
being prepared. And he leads you through the
Clever
house
design.
and down a hall and into another room, and it's a very large dining area, with a table that seats 12 people.
That's
Okay.
a gaming table right there.
Yeah.
I hold up the bottles of wine and say, we brought housewarming gifts. We hear you are new to this town, and we wanted to bring something special.
I thank you. We will. He puts it down. He's like, thank you very much. I do appreciate it, and I hope that we can become friends. We will have some lunch and discuss business. I have some business opportunities that I think you can help me with.
All right. Then let's. Why don't we sit down and eat first? It's best not to discuss business on an empty stomach.
Aye, Please sit. And there are pitchers of water on the table. He says, yes, please. This is a pitcher of water. This is a pitcher of ale. This is a pitcher of wine. But you have much finer wine. I can have my my friends open this for us, and we will enjoy that too. And within a couple of minutes, there's a side door there that opens, and Marlowe comes in carrying a platter, and he's followed by a goblin woman who comes in.
I immediately tense up.
She has an apron on. She sets down a plate or a big platter. There's meats and cheeses and breads on the one that Marlowe's carrying, and she comes in and sets down one that's filled with fruits and vegetables and things like that all look really fresh. And as they set everything up and take care of everything, she grabs an apple off of the Raislim actually looks at you and says, please help yourselves. And he reaches over and starts grabbing bread and meat and cheese. The goblin woman reaches over, grabs an apple, puts it down on his plate, looks at him and says, "Eat it!" and walks out of the room.
Charming.
I like her.
Yes, and he puts the bread and stuff down and picks up the apple and starts eating it. So please, enjoy your lunch.
I sit down and start
Yeah,
filling my plate.
I take up a plate and start filling it, loading up.
I'll pour the ales from the pitcher.
Thank you.
Marlowe, please, come take this wine. Open one of the bottles, please, and bring it back out.
I pretty much make a charcuterie board on my plate.
Is the impression we're getting is that these are like his house staff?
Yes, that's what it seems like.
Just making sure.
They're the hell.
So, I understand that you are also new to Phandalin. As he's finishing his apple and eating some of the bread and meat and cheese.
Well, we haven't been here very long. We came in town to do a job. But it seems to me that we may be staying for a bit. You know, at least treating this place sort of as a home base.
Yes, that is my plans as well.
There's plenty to be done in the area. We figured we might as well stay for a while.
Aye.
By the way, he's wearing
positive influence on the region.
He's wearing different robes than the night before, but they are still exquisitely tailored, and they look like they actually have like gold and silver in the edging of them.
I appreciate this. I'm also in lovely dress.
So he's a classy guy.
And you can make a perception check as well.
Everybody, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can all make a perception check.
I don't know what to roll.
14.
16.
17.
17.
Okay.
Rolling for what?
Perception, but my dice fell.
That's a nat 20 for me.
So that gives you what,
my dice.
18? Oh wait, no, that would be investigation.
Yeah, no, that would be a 22.
Oh god. Alright, DM. My bad. I'm sorry. My dice fell behind the couch when I rolled. It bounced. It's annoying.
You can get that in a break.
Him later.
Yeah.
It's gone. Yeah.
No, he was my favorite. He was my opal dice.
He's gone forever.
He's not gone. I see him. He's just wedged as fuck. God, why can't I fucking find a D20 to save my life right now in this moment? DM, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Most of you did. What was the lowest roll that you guys had?
I think mine at 14.
Okay. Yeah, it's not that difficult to see. So.
Yeah, I had a 13.
Okay. Yeah, even you see it.
I had a 13.
You do notice that he has also a very ornate ring on one hand as well.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to ask, good sir, it's a bit tactically strange to be putting so much effort into such a monumental tower out in the middle of, frankly, nowhere. I mean, it's a beautiful little town, but why here?
I believe that this town will be more than it seems now. Soon, many more will be coming. And this town will be booming.
Well, we sort of had a feeling that might be the case as well.
Oreo.
Oh, I missed it.
So
We could have used your help a few days ago if you would have been in town, clearing out some ruffians here.
I have
Guess they were-
heard. I have heard of these red brands that you ran out of town.
You don't know Yarno Albrook, do you?
The name is not familiar.
What about Glassstaff?
No, I do not know this name either.
Okay.
He was a mage that led those red brand, we failed to capture him.
No, I have just come from to town from Greyhawk, actually. I was at the
Like the actual city.
city of Greyhawk. Yes,
Wow.
Yeah, the big city.
I was studying at the Librum Arcanum.
Smart.
Greyhawk. Nice place, I've heard.
Would I recognize that, the Librum Arcanum?
Make a history check.
Okay.
Greyhawk is a beautiful city.
12.
Yeah, you've heard of it. It's basically the college of magic in Greyhawk. It's also a mage's guild.
And Greyhawk is essentially the Waterdeep of this world, correct?
Yeah, if you want to compare it to Forgotten Realms, yeah, it would be the Waterdeep. It is the largest metropolis that you could probably think of.
Okay.
I would say that's very impressive. What particular field of study?
Mine is divination.
I
Really?
I was just admiring one of the books from your library on divination.
Ah, yes. I have many.
I was always better with addition and subtraction.
Okay. So yes,
I myself practice in conjuration.
I have some. I do some conjuration as well, but my main focus of study is on the divination arts.
Okay.
So you came here because you're expecting the city to grow and
I have no.
work within the cave? Or what are your plans?
Well, to be honest, is everyone done? I can have the table cleared if you're done. If you want still some more, please feel
Yeah,
free.
They can stay.
I've already had seconds. I'm done.
If you want,
I'm
if you
probably
need more
on
ale or anything, just please let me know. I can have Marlo or Foggy get it.
Well, I wouldn't say no to another ale.
I love his name is Foggy.
So, yes, one of the things that brought me to this town actually was you. To be honest,
You
Us, like collective you, or someone individually?
Or just one of us?
It was you as a group.
What are people?
I will
What are
not.
we going by?
I will not. How you say? Beat around the bushes. I will say. I will get to the point. I saw a vision of you.
Oh,
and
So
in
word
this
didn't
vision,
travel to Greyhawk. Sorry to interrupt.
and in this vision, you found something that I believe I have been searching decades for. In the Wave Echo Cave, I believe
No.
is the name, you found a most remarkable gem. I would like to examine it and possibly buy it from you.
Well,
Mm.
I think our lovely
quarter of the group.
our lovely sorceress over there found a gem that might be fixed. That was mystical in nature. What did the gem look like that you're looking for?
It is a diamond about 6 inches across and perfectly round, faceted but flat.
No.
That's just like the one you found.
Oh, fuck.
I hate everyone.
Do I have a
everyone.
name,
No.
or do you know what it did?
I named.
It is its name would be. It is a magical gem, I will admit, and its name is the Gem of Secrets.
I see. Well, I don't see any harm in him taking a look at it, Lockhart. Why don't you hand it over to him?
I reluctantly go in. I guess it's in my side satchel now because my coat's not here. And I just pull it out and I look longingly at it and I look at him and I'm like, ugh. And I just close my eyes and like hand it over.
He takes it from
And
you.
I'm
He's
just-
like,
Flat. A diamond the size of a small plate. I mean,
yeah. And he looks at it. He's holding it, and you see him intently looking at it. And you see him reach into a pouch, and he pulls out a pearl. He says, "Excuse me," and he starts doing an incantation and runs it over. It's like,
Jem's already my friend.
yes. And he puts the pearl away. He says, "Yes, this is the gem that I seek."
Mm-hmm.
And you can see him just staring at it. And somebody make an insight check.
I'll
Got
do it.
I've been watching.
I'll do it. Nah.
Please don't make an insight check. You're dumb.
Insight is wisdom.
I got
I'm smart
13.
enough to do
yeah,
insight.
it's wisdom.
Yeah, 7.
Okay.
Ball.
You Octavian, you get the idea that this has a deeper meaning for him. That there is something that he it's more than just he wants the gem. He really wants the gem.
DM, can you remind us what statue we found that under?
It was
In
under a
Wave Echo
statue. It was a statue of Dumathoin,
Yeah.
Which is
dwarven god of the keeper of secrets under the mountain is what he is.
Yeah.
Okay, one of
He is secret god with a secret gem.
okay.
and he
So, regardless of the insight, Bennick has already taken a very deep disliking to this Dragonborn and leans forward and said, "Good host, my friend. I do believe the gem is currently in the possession of our sorceress here. I think she'd like it back."
Certainly. And he hands it back. He says, "But please, hear me out. I have searched for this gem for many decades. And I would very much like to buy it from you." I would
What's
like
your
to.
interest? What's your infatuation with it?
I will tell you that in a moment, but believe me when I say that this gem is more than it seems.
Oh, well, we know it's got magical abilities and whatnot, so, I mean, it's going to cost you a pretty penny, I'm sure. But, now, like, just think of all the other smaller gems that we can buy for you. What exactly are you offering for such a fine bauble?
I am willing to offer you 1,000 gold
I don't think that's enough.
now, and when my tower is complete, I will have your new mansion built as well.
Well, I mean, if you can put up a tower over pretty much overnight, then our manse will be finished in no time, I'm sure.
I can have it done within 2 weeks.
How are you building the tower?
I have servants.
How
What
many
kinds of
servants?
They are mine. They don't like to be seen.
Well, but why do you need this gem? You're growing quite attached and fond to it. We're already attuned. We're practically related now.
Please.
I'm paying attention to every word he says, insightfully.
Insightfully.
Same. I'm definitely like paying really close attention to everything that he does, his mood, the
Okay.
shadows, everything.
DM, I am not paying attention. I'm just annoyed at this whole situation.
Well, first, let us, please, Marlo, bring another bottle of the wine.
You can't.
I don't drink this one.
I don't drink it either.
He pours himself some and takes a sip and then hands the bottle over.
I pour it. I don't drink it.
Okay.
Same.
Sure.
I am going to tell you a story. I do not know how much history you know. Or the history of this
None
land.
at all.
But this land used to not be as it is. This land was once part of another empire.
As most lands are.
This land was part of the occluded empire of one named Vecna.
Oh.
And that's where we're going to take a break.
Ooh.
I don't like that name.
Gut punch.
So we're going to take like a 5-minute break or so. Just get some drinks.
Isn't
Use
Vecna
bathrooms,
like
things
the-
like that.
What the
Like
heck now?
big
Hand of
dragon?
Vecna.
Like the big dragon?
No,
Oh,
Vecna's
he's
a dragon.
He's
Now,
a
wait, could you
god lich or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Vecna.
God.
Repeat that, like Fandolin or this area was part of just Vecna?
The occluded empire of Vecna.
That must have been a long time ago.
What the heck now?
So yeah, so
Hand of Vecna.
we'll be back
This
in about,
is going to be Vecno.
5 minutes?
about 5 minutes or so. Go ahead and get drinks, use the bathroom, do whatever you need to do, and we'll be right back.
Yeah, dogs need to be let out.
Yep. So hang around, folks. We'll be right back.
Chris, I gave you chills. I'll be right back.